Shalom everyone, Shalom warriors, Shalom Israel partners, and welcome to Jerusalem. Right behind me are the walls of the old city of Jerusalem. Such an inspiring place we chose today to bring you this weekly report, because what's happening in Israel right now, it's crazy. The political arena is chaotic. There are threats from two different parties in the government to topple the government of Israel over several issues. Bibi Netanyahu facing a lot of turmoil right now, going all the way around him from the justice system in Israel and also from within the politicians of the Israeli coalition. And plus, we are hearing that he's been invited by President Trump to be probably the first international visitor to come and visit the U.S. As the new president was just inaugurated this month. And we are looking forward to Bibi coming to America and collaborating together with Donald Trump to find a solution, to find a better way for Israel to defeat its enemies. Because what we're seeing today, we're seeing a situation since the ceasefire agreement was literally signed with Hezbollah in the north and with Hamas now, as we are starting to see the release of more and more Israeli hostages. And this week, actually, we have another 6 of them that are supposed to be released. We are seeing that Israel has evacuated from a corridor of Netzarim, enabling hundreds of thousands, literally hundreds of thousands of Palestinians from Gaza to return back to the northern part of Gaza. And they are accompanied by a lot of Hamas operatives. It's almost impossible to really make a selection and check and examine who's coming back, what do they carry in their cars or in their luggages. And we are fearful that a lot of Hamas operatives are returning to the same places where we were able to chase them away during the war. So Israel is facing a situation right now in Gaza where many Hamas operatives are walking around the city with no fear, literally armed, and many civilians, so-called civilians, all of them are supporters of Hamas, are returning back to the ruins, but also to the areas where Israel had to suffer and spill so much blood of our soldiers to evacuate and to try and cleanse the underground systems there. It's like a metro tunnels where the Hamas are hiding their rockets and missiles and their operatives. And now we're seeing the returns of many civilians to these areas, which are going to be very hard to Israel to restart a war, to reignite the operations. And the same story we're facing in the north. Hezbollah operatives are returning disguised as civilians together with dozens of thousands of civilians that are pushing their way back into southern Lebanon with even support of the Lebanese so-called army that's supposed to be the buffer and the ones to control the ceasefire between the Hezbollah operatives and Israel. These people are accompanied, and even though Israel didn't finish yet cleansing the area from what the Hezbollah has left there in the tunnels and so much weapons that can literally serve them should they start attacking Israel again, we are in a situation again between the rock and the hard place, because we have surrendered to the discussions, we have surrendered to the negotiations. I know that that's a good reason to release hostages, but the toll is huge. Hundreds and thousands of terrorists with blood on their hands are released back into Gaza, back into the West Bank, and also so many people are returning back to southern Lebanon and into Gaza, which Israel might need to face again in a future war if they are not going to fulfill the ceasefire agreement and release the total amount of our hostages. We still have 90 of them in the cloth of the Hamas. But I brought you here. Right behind me is the Tower of David, to take courage of the fact that from here, from this very place, we heard King Clement, our beloved prophet, prophesy one sentence that was carved into our hearts. Israel is forever, which means that no matter what, even if we fight 7 fronts or 17 fronts or 70 fronts, God will always provide. God will always prevail. God will be always watching over Israel. The watchman of the walls of Jerusalem will watch over Israel, never sleeps nor slumber, and Israel is forever. I want you to take courage in that. Stand together with us, support us, because we are here standing on the ground, boots on the ground, on the soil of Jerusalem, on behalf of our rapture, our salvation, in the place where God is going to set his kingdom again, forever this time. Israel is forever. Am Yisrael Chai. Bye for now, Doobie.
Hello, friends. I'm Donna Clement Petrushka, and I am honored to invite you to something truly extraordinary, the Kim Clement Prophecy Vault. Now you can gain unprecedented access to my father's entire digitized video archive. Every prophetic moment, every powerful teaching, every anointed worship session is now available to you in the Prophecy Vault. Plus, I'm excited to share that my dad's special School of the Prophets teachings are included, offering you deep, transformative lessons on hearing God's voice and understanding his revelations. Your partnership is crucial. Not only will you gain access to these incredible resources, but you'll also help us continue the vital work of preserving, digitizing, and adding new Kim Clement material to the archives. I'm inviting you to step into the Kim Clement Prophecy Vault. Let's embark on this journey of revelation together, and I can't wait to see you inside.
Prophet Kim used to joke about it. He used to say, Armageddon, Armageddon, Armageddon out of here. That's an attitude that the church have been plagued with for a long time.
We're not moved. We're on the foundation, we're on the rock, and we're able to keep pace with God, and we don't have to be fooled. I mean, we might miss it here and there, but we don't have to be fooled. God's gonna keep us in the know.
All man has is a breath in his nostrils. Of what account is he? Which is why we can't place our trust and our seeking in a person, in a movement, in a political group, in a church group. Like, human beings fail, we fall. It's what we do, we're not perfect. Watch now at real-faith.tv.
I'm excited to announce that we're having our first ever mega sale on overstock clearance and brand new products. For example, save over 50% on this season's flannel sheets. Queen size only $59.98. Kings only $69.98. They sell out fast every year, so order now. Save 20% on our brand new My Crosses. They're designed in the likeness of the one I've worn every day for over 20 years. They come in men's and women's, and they're made right here in the USA. Get our 2025 6-piece My Towel sets for only $29.98. Our initial quantities are extremely low, so get them now before they go. And our best-selling standard My Pillows, just $14.98. So go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use this promo code to take advantage of our first ever mega sale. But wait, remember that $75 free shipping rule? Well, that ship is sailed, because right now, every order ships absolutely free.
We here at the House of Destiny are partnering with you to let our viewers, of course, know about your company. It's Beverly Hills Precious Metal.
Andrew, explain how that works.
So I'll walk you through it right now. So if you go to bh-pm.com, right there on the homepage, you'll see a form that you could fill out. And that form is very important in letting us know how we can help you. So you just put in your first name, last name, email address, phone number. There's a section that says, how did you hear about us? And in there, put Kim Clement. And then there's a portion where you could write a couple of notes down on the bottom. Usually within about 24 to 48 hours, we'll contact you by phone call, and then we'll go over everything with you. This isn't a high pressure deal. We always recommend that if you feel uncomfortable, take a step back, pray about it. You will gain the answers that you need by doing that, and come back to us when you're comfortable.